Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited for today's video because we are doing a new foundation first impressions on a new Covergirl foundation. I recently received this whole kind of collection thing through PR recently, and I could not wait to try the foundation. For those of you who maybe do or do not know, Covergirl hands down has the best foundation on the market in my opinion. I have tried high-end foundation, I have tried other brands, I have tried drugstore, and literally nothing ever compares to Covergirl's foundation. They are so easy to find, they are so inexpensive, and what's even better is they are now vegan and cruelty free, which is so exciting. If those kind of products really interest you, then stay tuned and let's get started with the first impressions. So the foundation that we are going to be trying today is the new Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. Packaging of this one looks like. This foundation ranges for $8.99, which if you look at the drugstore market today, if you look at high-end makeup brands today, $8.99 is a very fair, awesome price. So as you can see, I am very pimply, I guess you could say. I notice like throughout my channel history with foundation first impressions, that's usually when I decide to do them, is when I'm a giant walking zit. Now I don't know how this is going to work for me because right on the front here it says that this is a dewy finish and this is also a sheer coverage. So we are really gonna see how this kind of foundation is gonna look on my skin because I do typically tend to have more oily skin than I do normal to dry. So I have 3 shades in front of me. I have Fair, which is 520, I have Fair Light, which is 530, and then I also have Light Medium, which is 550. I'm thinking today I think I'm gonna try Fair and Fair Light just because I am a little bit more on the paler side. And I am going to be using a beauty blender to blend this into my skin. Okay, so I moved you guys in pretty freaking close, and as we can see, like my chest, my neck, my face, like, oh my gosh. And you know what's fucked up about this is my skin looked gorgeous last week. Like there was no zits, there were no issues, everything looked great. And then I'm like, cool, I'm gonna try out a new foundation, and my skin's like, yeah, are ya? Are ya? We'll see about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the first shade and, oh, that's actually a pretty good color. Woo! I just got it all over my shirt! Fuck! All right, we're back. Crisis averted. So right away, it feels very cooling on the skin, and it has a very nice smell to it. Now, I don't want to say it's like a perfumey type scent, but it's different. It definitely has a scent. Something that I've never smelled with a Covergirl foundation before. Now, I just thought I would let you guys know that, oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, well, before I make an even bigger mess of myself, let's go ahead and buff out this first layer. Alright, right off the bat, this color match is perfect. Another thing I'm noticing, what the fuck is that? You guys see that? What the fuck? I don't really know what's happening over here. That's kind of weird. So here's what the first layer looks like all buffed out. I don't really know what these little like things are on my face, but they brush away. I don't know what they are. So I think what I'm gonna do to kind of build up the coverage a little bit is I'm going to go in with a second layer, and I am going to use a foundation brush instead of a beauty blender. So let's see if I can do this without spilling it all over my clothes this time. I'm just gonna take my What are all those little dots? What the heck? Is that my moisturizer? I literally just used baby lotion. What? Okay. I am going to remove everything and we are going to completely start over because this looks... I look like I've aged 8 years. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I completely took off the foundation. I have very, very sensitive skin, so like right now my face is on fire. I gave myself like a 10-minute breather for my skin to kind of calm down a little bit, but as you can see, it's not looking too calm at all. So we are gonna try this again with absolutely nothing on my face. No moisturizer, just my good old skin, because that was a little scary. So I'm gonna go back in with the Beauty Blender. And I'm going to lightly put this all over the skin. We're gonna try this again because there's those little dots again. Are you supposed to what? Do you guys see those little dots? That's what's showing up on my skin. I thought it was my moisturizer. What? Oh, that's so weird. I'm gonna try shaking it. See if that does anything. Look at that! No! Here's an up-close view of my skin. Do you see all those little, like, dots? It's so weird. It's not working with my skin at all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just to, like, save my face, because I don't think I can put more of this on. I'm gonna go over top with the Covergirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I love this foundation. It is one of my favorites, so I'm gonna go over top of that liquid one because I don't think my face can handle more wiping at the moment. Yeah, and those little dot things, whatever they are, I don't know if it's like the coconut or the aloe, I have no clue. But yeah, this just does not look good on my skin at all. Even putting like one of my favorite CoverGirl foundations over top, it's you can still see the issues. All right, so now that I have that all buffed out, I'm gonna very quickly and very deliberately set my face. And for that, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl True Blend Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to set everything in place. I know this like very quickly just turned into like a makeup video and not really a foundation first impressions, but you guys, like, you saw it for your own eyes. This one unfortunately didn't work for me, but we are going to do my makeup like we would the rest of it, and we're gonna see what happens to my skin throughout the day. We're gonna see if those little ball things show up again. We're gonna see how it sits on my skin. So my face is pretty much as matte as I could personally get it. My skin feels very sore, it feels very caked up, but yeah, this is what we're working with. This one on its own, I don't know, you guys, that was very strange. And I was looking on Ulta's website and it has like 4.3 out of 5 stars, so that's pretty decent. I don't know, maybe you just have to have like a certain skin type. On Ulta's website, it says a lot of the cons were it doesn't absorb into the skin. Kind of true. Someone said it smells odd, which I don't think it does. I think it smells good. Someone said it creases, which it does. You guys saw that up in my eyelids. Someone also said it's splotchy. I also found that to be very true. Oh, right here. Someone said weird white flakes. I really wanted to love this product, but it turns orange and leaves a weird white powder residue. I tried it with a sponge and brush and it still happened. I will say the color is very forgiving, but it turned orange after being worn for only 2 hours. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face makeup. I'm gonna do bronzer, blush, all that stuff, and brows. I'm gonna look a lot better when I come back. Hopefully, I will show you guys an up-close view of my skin. We can talk about it. My skin does feel very heavy right now. It feels very cakey. It feels like I have a lot of stuff on it. It's very uncomfortable. But we're gonna give it time to soak into my skin. We're gonna see what it does. Is it gonna flake off? Is it going to goop off? Is it gonna sweat off, splotchy? Who really knows? We are gonna find out together, but I'm gonna go finish my makeup and wipe off all this powder that I got all over myself. And I will see you guys back here in just a second. So wish me luck, my dudes. Hey guys, so I'm back. It is now 10:45 in the morning. I started filming at about 9:30. So here's what my skin looks like now that the rest of my makeup is applied. I'm sure right off the bat we can tell what's wrong with it. And I am just way too shiny. I'm way too dewy. Now mind you, in this part of my face right here, I did not apply any highlighter. The only places that I have highlighter on is my Cupid's bow, on my cheeks, but everything else that you see, there is no highlighter. So this foundation is just unfortunately way too dewy for me. Now, I know a lot of people may like that look, but me personally, I have never been a fan of dewy skin, because if you're someone who has super oily skin, the last thing you want is to look oily. Whereas people who have dry skin, the last thing they want to look is matte. So for me, having oily skin, the last thing I want to look is dewy. Like, my skin doesn't feel great. I don't feel great about the way I look right now. I just look old. So I am moving you guys in closer, like around my nose here. Like, do you see that? And just the overall look of my skin. Like around my nose. I don't know. That's definitely strange. That is the update that I have for you guys. It is 10 minutes to 11 now. I will come back in a couple hours and give you guys a little bit of a check-in. Let me know down in the comments, have you tried this foundation before? What were your thoughts on it? Did you experience any of the same things that I did? Let me know, and I will see you guys very soon in just a couple of hours. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back. So it is now currently 12:30. So my foundation has been on for about an hour and a half, and I just wanted to come in, do a quick little checkup, because now that my skin has kind of had time to absorb the product, because usually right after I finish my makeup, that's not how it's necessarily going to look. I kind of have to give my skin time to soak it in, just make it look better. So I am moved in pretty close so you guys can see. My skin does look maybe the tiniest bit better, if you can even say that, but you can definitely still see there are areas where it is quite cakey. Down by my nose, it is gathering quite a bit. Yeah, like, what the fuck is that? My skin doesn't hurt anymore. There is no tingling, there's no burning. Now, I am going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I will try it again. I'm not just gonna use it once and say, ugh, that sucked. Because maybe I'm just not having a good makeup day. Maybe it's just not a good day to try something new. Maybe I need to wait for my acne to calm down. Maybe I need to wait for I have a better skin day to give this a go. And maybe this would be beneficial in like the spring and summer when it's way too hot to have a full face of heavy duty foundation on. I don't know, but so far I will say that this is not my favorite foundation. I will check in with you guys in another couple of hours, but I did just want to quickly pop on here an hour and a half after my makeup is on. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm basically just hanging out at home filming other videos. So yes, it is 12:30 now. I will come back in a couple more hours and show you guys what it's doing, but that's my thoughts on it. I will talk to you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, so it is now 6:30 at night and I'm here to do my final check-in on the Covergirl Skin Milk Foundation. I have had this on for 8 hours, more than 8 hours, and my makeup needs to come off. I don't know if you guys can tell, but holy mask. I'm literally, like, it literally feels like I'm wearing a mask right now. I still look pretty shiny. So for those of you who are wondering about the dewiness of this foundation, I'm here to assure you that this is definitely a dewy foundation, I can tell you that. As far as everything else goes, it has gathered on my nose pretty bad. It's worn off on my nose pretty bad. Up top, It looks very, very cakey around my mouth. I will zoom in and show you guys. And I know for a fact that this foundation doesn't do this. So I don't know if it's like, you know, maybe the combination of the two or if it's mostly just the skin milk. I don't really know. I don't necessarily like the way my skin looks, and I don't know if you guys can see just from right there, like, oh my goodness. I would probably give it like 2 out of 5 stars. I do like the way it smells. I do appreciate this foundation for what it is. It just unfortunately didn't work for my skin type. So I did just move you guys in a little bit closer, but I don't know if you can see like where it's rubbed off right there, and then where it's like really gathered on my nose right here. Wow. But that is all that I have for my very first try using the new Covergirl Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Give me your thoughts. Be brutally honest. Have you tried this foundation? Do you want to try it? Do you not want to try it? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you go down and give it a huge, huge thumbs up. If this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. I promise my makeup doesn't always look like this. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching. I am gonna go take my makeup off and exfoliate the living shit out of my skin. I will see you all very soon in my next video. I love you guys.